Victor, and here with a new unit in depth, and this time we are going to review one of the most popular units that we have seen recently. Is Magnus the Red, Demon Primarch of Thench. So this is the Primarch of the Thousand Sons, and here we have the profile. Is a Lord of War, as you can see here for the symbol. He's costing 650 points, and he has profile weapon skill 7, ballistic skill 7, strength 8, toughness 7, 7 wounds, initiative 7, 6 attacks, leadership 10, and 4+ save. It's a flying monstrous creature and is unique. Of course, there is only one in the universe of these guys. He has adamantium will. He has Demon of Thench, so he's rerolling once in the save. He has Deep Strike, Eternal Warrior, Fearless, Fleet, It Will Not Die, Psyker Mastery level 5, the only one so far in the game, and has Veterans of the Long War. He has the Omniscient A, that is the Magnus has line of sight every unit on the battlefield when determining the targets of his psychic powers. So you cannot hide of the Magnus sight, and Magnus harness warp on a result of 2+ when attempting to manifest psychic powers. He has the Lord of Flux Warlord trait. We can see that on the page 110. Okay. Lord of Flux, enemies within 12 inches of your warlord treat all the terrain, even open ground, as difficult terrain. So yeah, the units have difficulties to solve him. In addition, all models in the enemy, in any enemy units that run, turbo boost, move flat out, or charge within 12 inches of the warlord must take a dangerous terrain test. So it's making dangerous to solve him on top of his abilities. And Magnus knows the gaze of Magnus' psychic power, as well as all the powers from Thench and change disciplines. So really, he has a lot of different warlord traits. On top, he has the Chaos artifacts, the Blade of Magnus, that have strength the user. Remember, strength 8 in this case, AP2, melee, force, soul blaze, and transmography, and have the Crow of the King that Magnus has 4+ immunity save and never suffers perils of the warp. So he's harnessing warp charges on 2+, and on top he has he's immune to the perils of the war. So really he almost can guarantee that you will be able to do any of the what's called this, of the powers that you want to manifest. We can look also the powers of Thench, just for to look at this. So this is the gaze of Magnus. He's the only one knowing that. Is a beam that have range 18, strength D, AP 1, and then they have all the Thench disciplines. Remember, the Thench is mainly on fire things. Have the Wound Mutation, have the Doom Bull, have the Symphonic Magic, so have blessings. But mainly is quite a offensive powers what we have here. So this guy is quite expensive, but he can be very resilient, supportive with other Psykers. He can reach very easily the 3+ or 2+ in multiple save. And rerolling once. Remember, he has the mark, or not the mark. He's a demon of Thench, so he can reroll once as all the demons of Thench. He can fly, and I think the best way to use him is flying and using the psychic powers. By flying, he will be out of range of most of the enemies, and well, not out of the range. He cannot be attacked by templates or by blast, and most of the enemies will need 6s to hit to him. So by flying, he can be, and He can add can be quite resilient. On top he has toughness 7, so it's not easy to wound neither. So you need, yeah, it can be wounded with weapons of arm strength 4 or higher, but it's not easy to wound him. Even a melt that will need 3+, not the normal 2+ to wound him. So it's not that vulnerable. He have quite offensive, and on top he can be supported with some blessings that he has. He also have quite a good punch in close combat. Remember the Mogwify, it's the one that you make. Let's go just one moment to the page 115. Let's see if I can find this. Here is any wound on roll of 6 by an attack of this special and gains instant death rule. If any models are slain in this manner, then you may immediately. So yeah, on a 6 you may place a spawn. He's not bad in close combat. 6 attacks in close combat at strength 8, AP2 is not bad. He have a force weapon, so you can force even, although maybe you don't need it, but you can force also the instant death special roll with the force weapon. So it's not bad in close combat. Have a good save of 4+, invulnerable save, and he can fly and be out of range. The only thing is he's not a gargantuous creature, he's just a flying monstrous creature. So he's not invulnerable to some of the things that make monstrous creatures vulnerable. I would say he's a very expensive guy. I think it's worth the points that you invest on him. Can be very scary, but you have to use him carefully, although 7 wounds with Eternal Warrior can make him also quite resilient, with especially AP4. Means that at least with save 4+, he has to receive around 14 to 13 wounds to die normally in average. So it's not a bad deal. And as you have quite a lot of wounds, you're guaranteed that even if you have a very bad starting, you will may compensate later on. You will need to do a lot of rolls on this guy. So it's quite strong. It's going to be 1/3 of your army, on an army that is going to be quite expensive if you play 1000 Sons. Looking forward to play him. I bought the miniature and I'm looking forward to use him on the battlefield. Just I saw display in some of the battles. He's able to deal with a lot of threats, and he alone can kill really a lot of enemies. If you want, you can combine close combat plus flying. The only thing is that, remember, you have all the powers from French change, including the gaze of Magnus, but you don't have powers from other guys. I think this guy demands to have more Psykers on the battlefield to really do a lot of war charges, and with that really empower him. Remember that he's part of the 1000 Sons, so you can add the Scarab Occult Terminators and the Rubric Marines, and all of these guys will have Psykers inside of the unit. It's going to be a very expensive army and difficult to play because you're going to be extremely elite and extremely outnumbered, but this guy is the guy that can add a lot of punch and a lot of aggressive shooting. So that's all what I wanted to share here. It's not a bad choice. Looking forward to use him. If you compare to other choices that we have out there, maybe it can look a little bit expensive, but he's the unique Magnus the Red Demon Primarch of French. That's all what I wanted to share here. I hope you find this interesting. Remember, he can manifest powers on 2+ very easily. He is immune to perils of the warp. He have a gaze that is a beam of strength D, so really you trace a lane, and all what is in this line most likely will die on 2+. And he has 7 wounds. He's Eternal Warrior. Have Adamantium will. He's almost immune to other Psykers, because he will. You will have Adamantium will add in +1 to any psychic power against him, to disperse psychic powers. On top, he will be Psyker and will be higher level than you, so he will be stopping psychic powers, throw it to him on 3+, so quite easily. So really it's quite a strong guy, and it's good it's very good on the secret phase, and is also good in the close combat. That's all what I want to share here. Please leave a comment below, let me know what do you think, and if you have seen him on the battlefield, let me know what do you think, how easy or difficult it is to kill and to deal with this guy. That's all for now, as usual. Thanks a lot for watching, and see you later. Bye.